in the presentation, and I want to invite you to the work with the national team. And at first, have a look on these really great Israeli players.
It starts with
one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall.
So when I started in autumn with the Israel national team, I asked the players a question. What are the most important criteria for success? Because I know exactly they want to have success, but these criteria you should know. And they did a research worldwide with mental coaches, with psychologists, with experts. What are the most important criteria for success? And you should also know it. The most is, and the first one, you must believe it. Your vision, your goal. You can say, we want to become champion. We want to, but you must believe it by your heart. And if it is possible, this belief is very important. The second is the work. Of course, without hard work, there is no chance for success, especially in football. And the third one is the knowledge. The knowledge, the quality of your work, because you can work very hard, but the output is nothing. Education and this know-how, this knowledge in football is necessary so that you can work in these criteria and at the end to have success. Wishes and hopes are irrelevant for having success. The decisive factor is the motivation of your players, the motivation of you, and the motivation of all staff members around you. Only if this intrinsic motivation is really high, you have a chance to get this success. And what I also did at the beginning, I asked my players and my staff members, help me. Because in my philosophy of leadership, leadership is not a solo action. It's communication, it's helping together, it's working for one vision and some goals. And this vision and these goals must be clear. And you see here the graph of the development of the Israeli national team. And you can see it's a development down. And we try to come back again. And the actually ranking is, I would say, 88, because I think today is a new ranking coming. But what we said as a vision is we want to come up again to this top of the European football. The vision is the Israeli way should bring our national team to the top 30 in the world, and everybody should be involved in football. It should be most popular sport in Israel, which almost everybody loves. This is our vision. I told this the players. They must understand this so that they can go forward. And for this, I asked the association to get a really high quality staff. You see it here with my assistant, Alon Hasson, with a goalkeeper coach, Klaus, out of Austria coming, Aranchedo in the fitness part, head of performance, a psychologist, a very professional team in sports medicine, in management, and also very important, a sports science by Ronnie Gottlieb, and a video analyst, Liron Glatt, and also the media team and the scouting team. So really high level, and in the middle, the 23 players or the 30, 36 players. With this team, I discussed, first question, what do we want to have for our image? What should the Israel national team, how the population should see the Israel national team? And we said, it should be a winning mentality. It should be successfully. It should be really sympathetic and inspiring. It should be a dynamic team and a modern team. And also socio-politically relevant and important. And this means also uniform and connected to the people. Respectful, human, and disciplined. And our slogan, one heart, one goal, we live. And also, we always say, and I hope you can see it, we never give up. Also, when we are down 1 goal or 2 goals, 3 goals, we never give up till the last whistle in the game. And this image, I think, we did already. The people like this team. They like the players because they recognize this, what we want to show on the pitch and beside. And also our principles, our general principles, enthusiasm in training and in meetings and in games, the will to win, the self-confidence, the creativity and flexibility, the respect to everybody, the humility, the discipline and the team spirit. Our technical strengths, we have technical good players. Our tactical knowledge and playing philosophy, what we want to play. And of course, everybody is responsible for his fitness, for his lifestyle. I think also these principles we have done. And then I discussed with this team 2, I call it result goals. The result goals for the autumn have been, we want to stay in level B in the Nations League, and you know it, we want to win the semi-final against Scotland. So I must say today, we didn't reach the second goal. There was a penalty shootout and we missed one. And Scotland went forward to the final and qualified again in the penalty shootout for the final round next year. But the second goal, we want to stay in level B, Nations League. We achieved. And I'm very proud of this because to play against teams as it is Scotland, Slovakia, and Czech Republic, these are teams under the first 50 of the world, we only lost against Czech. We did 4 points against Slovakia. We did 4 points against Scotland. And I think this was a good performance. But the result goals are for me not enough. So we did 6 process goals. The first one is we wanted to improve the tactical discipline and the further development of our playing philosophy to international benchmarks. How in European championships, in FIFA World Cups, in the Champions League and in the European League is played, these are our benchmarks. And for this, I selected a system. We played with 3 central defenders, a right and a left winger, 3 midfielders and 2 strikers. This is our main system, but this system is also for in a way that we can have a second option, but now it's not coming. You see it here. In the last line, the same, but in the midfield, 2 holding midfielders and almost with 3 strikers. If you want, the last game we played in this way with Erdan Zahavi and John Weissman, and we had 3 midfielders, but often it was a mixture because Manor Solomon often was 3rd striker in the game. And this flexibility I tried to bring in. Of course, in this system, we defined a pressing zone. We defined that we want to play in a compact center. Yes, we never give up this center. We explained and discussed the pressing. Here, example, you can see the pressing of the right winger of the opponent of Scotland. It's, for example, O'Donnell, if he gets a pass by McTominay, and who is our defending, who is attacking, who is coming here. You see here, for example, our number 7, it was in this game San Menachem. And also, I would say, Manor Solomon is coming to him. This is a 2 versus 1 situation, and this we tried to do on the whole pitch. So I explained in all situations with these pictures what the players have to do. And very important also, our high pressing. So it was our goal that our 2 strikers in this game, Sean and Aaron, press 3 defenders of Scotland successfully. And these main points we discussed in meetings again and again. And you see here only an example. The pressure on the ball is the most important element of successful defending. And for all situations, they know exactly how to do. Where is my central striker? Where is my winger? Where is the center back? Who is defending forward in the last line to the midfield line? Where are the holding midfielders? It must be totally clear in this zonal defending. What we also tried is to play in a good block, in a compact block, and I think we did it very well. You can see here the average position in the game against Scotland. 34 meters in deepness, 49 meters wide. And you see also, you can read this 3-4-3, or if you want 3-5-2. The average position are really excellent. And if you see it on the pitch, you see every player is moving. They are holding the position. They're attacking point the ball. They always focus on this. And it's very difficult for Scotland in this game in the Hampden Park to come to a chance or to come through. We played this game, I think, 1-1. And we played the second game a 0-0 over 120 minutes. And this is on behalf of the work of all players, all 11 players in a good positioning, in good distance, in defense. So coming to the second process goal, I wanted to play with a higher intensity and to move up ball speed. And I said to the players, this is out of the meeting. Any player must sacrifice himself for our team. Otherwise, he cannot play. And I said clear, I accept no compromise. Because if we want to reach our goals, we cannot make compromises in any case. And this was for everybody clear. And if he compromises, he's not in the team. And I think this brought us together, also in the mentality. You see here what I mean with intensity. This is a diagonal ball from the build-up. It's not possible to go forward, so we switch here side, and now near Beaton. Near Beaton is dribbling in. It's a good run, a good dribbling. He plays now a vertical ball in, out, and now you see on the players, 6 players immediately coming in the box. Also, in this situation, we are now in a deep block. San Menachem is coming on the ball, getting the ball, plays immediately deep, vertical, and now have a look on this run by Manuel Solomon. This is intensity, this is power, and also a very good cross. And a big chance in the 87th minute for an equalizer. A great, great technical movement. You see it now better of Eran Zahavi. You see, he is moving the whole defense and really a good shot, but also a big save from the goalkeeper. And also in the game against Slovakia, it is now 75 minutes. We try to get the ball back, to be in a good position, to play quality passes. We are now inside the box and Sean Weissman has a big chance. But again, forward defending now, we are coming again to the ball, going again in position, try to move the ball, good pass quality. Building up again. Good positioning on the other side. You see Daza very wide, now coming run. And now look on Golasa, excellent run back. Going inside and now similar to the situation of Sean Weissman, Eran Zahavi scores. I said to them, if we want to reach this, quality is more important than quantity. And I want to have this intensity in every training exercise, in every training session. And we did it in these 3 gatherings. The third was the improvement of zonal defending and the rest defense because we got too many goals. So you know from the statistic, a team who qualifies for a World Cup or for a Euro, he is mostly less than 1 goal per match. If you get 2 or 3 goals per matches, or in average 1.5, 2 goals, you cannot qualify. So I said to the players, our goal must be less than 1 goal. We couldn't reach this high benchmark, but it was in this way that we considered in 7 games, 1 goal per game. And this is not bad. This is not bad. And here, I think it was successful to improve the defense. But for you, when is a team in a good defense balance? These are always 3 points. And these 3 points, you must analyze in all situations if you analyze your defense behavior. The first is the organization of the team. And here, essential areas are covered or not. So you must bring the players in this area where you need them. And the second is the pressure on the ball. The pressure on the ball carrier, without pressure, it's becoming dangerous. And the third one, yes, I know you know it, but the third one is you must have in this area minimum equal number, or better, you have more defenders at your opponent attackers. So you can see it here. It's a build-up situation by Czech. He's dribbling through our middle, but now we overload here with 2, 4, 5 players, and immediately we get the ball. And out of this position, we try to make transition to go forward, and also a good switch play now to Elidasa and a good cross to Dorperetz. Also in this situation, I want to show one mistake, because we didn't do the whole games well. So it's a situation against Slovakia. We did a high pressing. The ball is now with the goalkeeper. He gives a long ball, and now you see also mistakes. Mistakes of defenders, mistakes of our behavior in the last line. Now we open the center, and we get the ball in the diagonal to the striker of Slovakia and his cross. So it's always analyzing and improving, but we worked very hard on this. The next process goal was, and it sounds first a little bit not clear, we want to reduce the dependence in offense on Eran Zahavi. Why? Out of the last campaign, from 16 goals, he scored 11. So also the opponent is clear, this is the most dangerous striker, and they mark him in every game. So our goal was, of course, also in this campaign, it's a wonderful player, a great personality. You can be really proud of him in the national team. Look at this. One, two, I think I but also this the game against Slovakia.
Κάνει μια κίνηση ο
Ελμκιές
and
now the young Eli
ο Μπίτον
in the Netherlands.
Πάσα δεν είναι άσχημη, γίνεται το λάθος και σοφάριση, ναι, από το Weisman.
I think a wonderful development by Manuel Solomon, what he's doing in Shakhtar Donetsk, what he's doing in the national team.
That's of course.
Coming better and better, and he's coming near.
Solomon to his left.
Position, we go forward and look now. What he's doing with McTominay, he's a player of Manchester United.
Weaving his way through.
A wonderful goal. You can also be very proud.
Who has often been a threat in all these games against Scotland. Manuel Solomon puts Israel in front, and Scotland have so much work to do to win the Nations League.
Missed so many chances before.
It's a great example of the quick feet of this young man. Can go either way.
You know,
And he
good
leaves
one.
Scott McTominay for dead here on the edge of the box.
Now, look at him.
Shapes to go inside, lovely little feint to get back onto his left side and back across David Marshall. It's a terrific individual goal.
Look at his body and his coordination. Really good.
Without a doubt, from the player.
And these numbers, what you can see here, 3 players scored 7 goals. Of course, Eran 5, but Ila and Manor assisted. We have also an expected goal number of Eran by 2.40, but also Manor with 1.60 is high. And also the assist for goals in 3 games, Eyal Golasa did a 1.47 number. It's also high. And also interesting, we are coming to many situations you see here. 24 crosses by Elidasa, but only 4 have been a really chance to score. You see also the numbers of Manor and an amazing number, 40 dribblings and 31 successfully. So I think also these numbers shows us that we're becoming more and more dangerous in offense. The 5th process goal was to install a winner mentality, because always when I speak here with a friend or with Israeli people, and you ask the question, how is your army? The answer is, we have the best army in the world. I think you have not the best army in the world, but everybody thinks it and believes it. We are the best. And this is an attitude I want to have in football because it brings us success. And, we have to get really win. Because look at this. We are 1-0 down.
בואו נראה את דבור, יש עוד זמן לנצח, עומרי, בואו לא נאבד תקווה אם יצאנו מהאופסייד הזה בשלום. ערן זהבי כבש כבר 2, במוקדמות היורו הוא כבש גם 3 פעמיים נגד אוסטריה ונגד לטביה. שיפקיע גם עכשיו, הוא עושה את זה גם עכשיו, ערן זהבי 3-2 לנבחרת ישראל.
And the last one, I want to have more players, young players, but more international players. Of our squad now, 10 players play an international level. But you must know, he did, this is not working now. Yes. He said, I want to be in the national team. I live in China. I'm not interested in money. I want to stay in the national team because if he would stay in China, he couldn't play. He was coming here. He signed for PSV and he joined the national team. The second, they speak about him international, the best clubs. He can really do a next step. But also Israeli young players. Here you can see Suf. He signed a contract in AS Roma. And we have also, we never must forget this, a top striker in the German Bundesliga. But this must become more and more and more. And it's going on, the process. Also the players in Austria, young players, play very well.